Happy Batman Day! Well, almost Batman Day. Batman Day is tomorrow. You guys will be seeing this day before, so happy almost Batman Day. Today, we're going to go over 3 of my favorite Batman stories. If that sounds interesting, I'll meet you right back here after the jump. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. This is the Well-Rounded Dude. We cover a bunch of different topics on the channel, covering grooming, men's lifestyle, and fashion. Today is no different because we're going over one of my favorite topics, Batman. Dudes, before we get started, please don't forget to check us out on social media. That's right, Facebook, Instagram, all the good stuff. And don't forget, we have a website, thewellroundeddude.com. Be sure to check out our merch page and use the code DUDE10 to get 10% off your purchase. Alright, let's hop into today's video. Also too, just a quick disclaimer, Batman is owned by DC Comics. I am not affiliated with DC Comics, just a huge fan. Batman's been around for a very long time, and one of my favorite books, The Dark Knight Returns. So The Dark Knight Returns came out in 1986, written by Frank Miller. It's one of the greatest Batman classics. It was in a time when they were transitioning to more serious Batman stories and away from campy Batman stories or the 1966 Adam West TV show, which is still awesome, but they were moving away from it. This book laid the groundwork for Batman even to this day and is a popular fan favorite. It includes the Joker, a female Robin, Carrie Kelly, and it's a story about an older Batman coming out of retirement. He's well into his 50s, and he decides that he is going to make a go of it one more time to save and clean up Gotham City. And it's a great story of an older man still trying to stay relevant in this world and how he goes about doing it. And it leads to one of the greatest, and there's actually a few of the greatest fights in comic history, in my opinion, in this. The last fight between Batman and the Joker, where he takes out one of Joker's eyes, and the fight between Batman and Superman, the ending fight, which is also what inspired Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, that big fight. That's where this gets its inspiration from. Even the armor that's in that movie took its inspiration from this story. It's a very classic story that you guys definitely should read. I'll have it linked in the description. Also, too, they did make 2 animated movies about it if you're interested in those. I'll have those linked in the description as well. Batman The Long Halloween was published in 1996, was written by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. And like I mentioned before, this piggybacked off of Year One. It's set during that time, and I always recommend this book because it's a murder mystery. It's a murder mystery that takes place over the course of a year and over many holidays. It's a great story, and the art by Tim Sale is just fantastic. What's awesome about this too is you get to see all the Batman villains in this. All of your favorite Batman villains that you want to see are in this story. And it's also an alternate take on the origin of Two-Face, of how Harvey Dent becomes Two-Face. And there's a big twist at the end. This is a great story, great read, and inspired a few movies too. Batman Begins and The Dark Knight both have elements from this story. And rumor has it that the Batman with Robert Pattinson is also heavily influenced by this book. So my third pick, Batman Hush. Batman Hush was written by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee. Jim Lee's art is fantastic as usual. We'll throw some images up here. One of the cool things about this story, once again, is it features all the Batman villains, or a good majority of them. The story kind of shows a softer side of Batman a little bit as he struggles with his relationship with Catwoman, Selina Kyle. It's one of the stories where they grow closer. And if you're a Batman fan, you know Batman and Catwoman kind of flirt, dance back and forth between being an item. And in this book, they actually become one. Not to mention that there's some drama with one of Bruce's old friends. I don't want to ruin the story for you. Definitely check it out. Be listed below. And it's a great read. You can't not read Batman Hush. I know I said 3, but you know how I like to cheat. I got an extra book in here for you. This is Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, the Halloween special. Written by Jeff Loeb and again Tim Sale. This is also set during year 1. This is one of my favorite stories because it shows an obsessed Batman. How he catches the Scarecrow in the beginning of the book, and a couple pages later he escapes, and Batman is just, I can't believe Gordon let him out. He's out. I have to get him. And how obsessed and what it does to him mentally when a villain escapes. Also, another side note in this story too is Batman's a little bit tempted by a female that he meets. And there's a whole side story in that. I don't want to ruin it for you. But he kind of decides to rethink his life as Batman, if he really needs to continue or if he should. If he's found somebody that he's happy and needs to settle with, should he continue as the Dark Knight? Does he? Well, you'll have to read and find out. Also, too, it's a good time to point out that tip number 147, never loan your comic books to girls. I loaned this book to a girl, and she didn't give it back. She stole it on me. I had to go out and buy another copy. So, guys, keep your comics to yourself. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this week's video. Please be sure to check out the links in the description because I will have all these linked on Amazon. But you know what would be even better than you clicking on my links down there? Supporting your local comic shop. Things have been tough for them. This is the one that I go to. If you're in the Rochester area, please be sure to visit Dork Forest Comics. Rob's a great guy, and he deserves your business. Don't forget to check us out on social media. And don't forget about our website, thewellroundeddude.com. Check out our merch page. Use the code DUDE10 to get 10% off your order. Also, down in the comments, let me know. What's your favorite Batman story? Do you like my picks? Do you disagree? Please, be sure to let me know, and let me know if you like this video. It's a little bit different, but comic books are part of being a well-rounded dude. Alright guys, we'll catch you next time. See ya!